What's good, collective? How is everybody doing? It's your girl. Thank you so much for tapping in with me. Look, listen, we're gonna get into this little energy, all right? So this is what I have out here. This is what I have out here on the board, y'all. Okay. So someone may have thought that they had set a trap for you, okay? Or that they were setting a trap for you and that the trap was going to be successful. All right. I have on the pre-shuffle. The first card that came out was Message from a Rabbit. Okay. And I was like, Spirit, what do you mean? I was gonna put it back actually in the box. I was like, I don't even know what you're talking about. Message for a rabbit, service to the animal world. I didn't know what that was talking about. Okay. I wasn't able to tap in at that time. So then I pulled another card. And again, we get a rabbit. Okay. It says, follow the white rabbit. Curiosity meets opportunity. Okay. So, someone in the collective, you are being seen as a rabbit. All right. So I googled the application of rabbit as it relates to like traps and things of that nature because that's the energy I was kind of picking up from spirit off of it. So because rabbits are creatures of prey, there's a context where criminals often describe their victims as rabbits. Alright, so somebody could possibly be trying to set some a trap for you. Maybe they had the idea to set a trap for you. Maybe they have already been working on said trap. They're trying to find a way to make you their victim in some regard. Okay, now what I have here is you are rare and free. You are rare and free. There are not many like you. So there's something very unique about you that this individual or these individuals, right now, I'm really seeing one person. Okay. I'm really seeing one person. Um, there's something about you that is unique. And this person is preying upon you or wanting to prey upon you or looking at you like prey, okay, and wanting to set some sort of trap to trap and take something from you, all right, or to gain something off of victimizing you. I have the wake up call here. I feel like this is the individual who thought that it would be okay to prey on someone in the collective. We have safe space. I feel like this individual is getting a wake up call that their plan is not going to work, right? I feel like they have sudden clarity, right? They're getting the alarm. The alarm is ringing for them that whatever trap they thought they were going to set, it's not going to work. Whatever trap they have already put in place, you have already eluded it. One thing about rabbits, right, is they're not actually the easiest to catch because of the way they hop, because of the way they move. They're very quick. They're very quick on their feet. Their hearing is superb. You understand what I'm saying? So yes, they are creatures of prey, but they're not the easiest to catch. Okay. Now, something about you has proved difficult for this individual to actually successfully prey upon you. I have side hustle out here. Whoever they are, they have been working hella hard, all right, in the background to create this trap, to gain something off of trapping you. This could be somebody you actually know personally because they're showing up with two faces. So this could be somebody that is in close proximity that is smiling in your face, okay, or someone who wears a smile on the outside or looks innocent enough on the outside, but on the inside they're a ravenous wolf. Yeah, that's what I heard. All right. So there, this trapping you, this preying upon you was supposed to bring some sort of payday for this person. Okay. I have a time frame out here, okay, because we have cuffing season. So cuffing season is from autumn to the end of winter, right? So between last autumn and now, Okay, this trap was supposed to take place. They was hoping to be able to be successful in setting some sort of trap for you that would bring them some sort of celebration of success, some money from the situation. We're going to look at this and see what it is, exactly what kind of trap this is. I don't know. All right. It could be trapping you in a temporary relationship and then love bombing you and getting money from you personally. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't happening. It ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. So I asked Spirit, well, what energy, animal energy, is the collective actually showing up in? And I got the panther. All right. And this what may be very rare about you is that your protection and guidance from the divine is rare. I mean, a lot of us, most of us have the privilege of divine protection, but there's something about the way this person sees how you escaped this trap that is rare. Your intuition, your guidance, your quick-wittedness. You may be a lot like a rabbit in that sense. All right? You may look easy enough to trap, but no. No. Okay? This card says it is time to release your passions, live your dreams, and begin a new chapter in your life. You are encouraged to expand your awareness, eliminate your fears, and become a whole new person. You are guided and protected. So it's definitely something about your protection that this person couldn't get past. All right. Let's look at this. I hope everybody's doing good. All right. Enjoying your day thus far. What is this trap? That's the first thing I want to know. What is it that someone was trying to get the collective caught up in? I have the true crime deck, okay, and which actually I just made that connection because of me googling the whole criminal metaphor for a rabbit as a victim. Okay, so this could be something criminal. It actually could be something illegal that they were trying to get you caught up in. I don't know. What is this trapping? Abuse, neglect at the bottom of the dizek. Chain you to something, lock you to something, possibly. All right, let's see. What is this trap, Spirit? Okay. We have neighborhood. Interesting. All right. This could be somebody, again, in close proximity. Okay? Or who wanted to come into close proximity towards you. Debt. So whoever this may be someone that you know, that you're very close with, that is in some sort of debt that you may not know about. All right. This could be some sort of credit card fraud. Let's see. Affair. They could be working with someone because now we have two people here. Okay. And this could be also them wanting to get in some sort of relationship with you to bring an end to some sort of debt. Maybe you're looking prosperous. Okay. Maybe they see what you're driving, what you're living in, what kind of purse you're told, what kind of Stacey Adams you got on. I don't know. I don't know what it is. What kind of Jordans you wear. You know what I mean? You might be walking around with a Rolex on your wrist. This is somebody that may be looking to try to come in closer to you, both in geographically and relationally, to kind of get out of some sort of debt here. What is this, Spirit? A gift. Maybe they wanted to bring you something that was going to make you look like you have participated in some sort of fraud. All right. Maybe they wanted to come in and have a relationship with you and appear to be a gift to your life to get you to let your guards down or get you to open up the door to them. Okay. Give us more. What is this trap? Aliens. Give me more on that. Strangulation. They was going to make something look like, oh God. They was going to make something look like a I don't want to say that. Give me one more. Clarify, confirm what you're telling me in my ear, please. A home invasion. Thank you. A home invasion. And a self unaliving. I'll say it that way. I was trying to figure out how to say it without being flagged, okay? Let me show you what I have. First, I got aliens, all right? And then I got strangulation. And then I heard the self unaliving part, and I was like, okay, spirit. Then I got home, and that's when I heard home invasion. And then right as I heard that, outer space came out. Okay. Wow. From the inside. They want to get on the inside. They want to get on the inside of your world. They wanted to get on the inside of your world, or they are still wanting to. This wake up call could be a message for someone to stay alert to who you let into your life, okay? Um who you begin to date. Don't um don't allow your attraction, if this person is attractive to you, because they might not even be, right? There's something about this person that may be very likable with this two-face card. Okay, so the trap was for them to get closer to you through a dating relationship. We have crime of passion here. It's crazy to me. I'm sorry. A crime of passion. This was the trap. This is a male. Boom. Thank you, Spirit. Didn't ask for that, but we needed it. This is a male. This male could also have some sort of addictions. This male is very toxic. Very toxic. Okay? But he could also have some sort of addictions. He could be intoxicated with the idea of homicide. I don't have another word for homicide, okay? So your intuition is going to be needed. If you are already in this relationship and you have suffered some sort of abuse, if this person has already become abusive, then you need to trust your intuition and get away from this individual, because this is going to end horribly. All right? As they so often usually do, unless you get away. Now, also, this person is going to definitely need to be spiritually discerned, because again, they're going to come in very likable. All right? And this is a bit of a trigger warning, okay? But this is not to create any fear and anxiety. I feel like on the pre-shuffle while I was outside, I felt like spirit is already sending somebody the warning about this. Okay, energetically, spiritually, I don't know how. All right. Maybe you're already kind of somebody's already lurking around and something is triggering in your intuition to tell you to stay away from this person. I would highly trust that. Okay, I would highly trust that. Yeah. All right, so we have a male here. I want to know how he was going to make money though. Social media, life insurance. Thank you. Wow. Spirit team, life insurance. That's how he was going to make money. Create a family. Now, this card is not even supposed to be in this deck. Hating on your psychic, spiritual gifts. This could have to do with why you're so rare. Okay. It could have to do with why you're so rare and why you're like a rabbit, very elusive, very quick-witted, very quick-footed. Okay. And very astute, right? You pay attention. Pay attention to your surroundings. You pay attention to the energy on people. You pay attention. And you can hear. You can hear what's being said behind the words. You can hear what's being said behind the words. You might be clairaudient. Can read thoughts. Okay. Yeah. Now, let's get into this wake up call. Let's get into this wake up call. I see divine intervention. You could have already received some sort of divine intervention and that shit didn't work. If somebody recently came up to you and wanted to get to know you, it was acting like they was attracted to you and something went off in your spirit and told you to tell them no, and walk off and keep going, then that might have, yeah, it could have been. Because what's the chances that you just experienced that and now you're hearing this reading? See, that's kind of how that go. It's not coincidental that you just experienced that and you're hearing this reading, okay? So someone could have already received the wake-up call. Someone could have already tried to lay this trap and come towards somebody in the collective for this purpose. To make something look like a home invasion. To make the unaliving look like an accident. Or even a homicide, self-unaliving type situation. Okay. Take it how it reverberates. If it does, if it doesn't, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Something about your ascension is relevant. This also is giving me that you escaped a certain way. Like you escaped. Your higher sense of awareness has aided you in escaping this. Clarify this wake up call. We have hidden agenda. Yeah, I feel like somebody was aware that this was going to be the trap that was going to be laid. Maybe you saw the red flags. Come on, Spirit, speak expressly. I'm here for you. You saw the red flags. Yep. The secret admirer. Maybe somebody was leaving you anonymous notes on your desk, in your cubicle, at your door. You know what I mean? Maybe you felt like someone was watching you. This could be somebody from your past. I said that this two-faced person could be somebody that you knew. Okay, somebody that relatively looks innocent enough, friendly enough that you knew, that has a wolf on the inside of them. Okay. What is this wake up call? Yeah. You trusted the signs. You followed the signs. You followed the guidance. Whoever you are, the universe speaks to you clearly. The divine speaks to you clearly, and you hear clearly, very clearly, like a rabbit. Okay, like a rabbit. You got the message, you heard it, you saw it, you dreamt it, whatever it was, you felt it in meditation, you saw it. You got the message clearly. You received that wake up call. Clarify safe space that somebody was wearing a poker face. Clarify safe space. Situationship. Unclear boundaries, mixed signals, more than friends, less than lovers. What are we? I feel like somebody went into a solitude right at the right time. Right at the right time. You broke away from this connection if you was already involved with someone and got these red flags. Let me see. Because we got sneaky link down here on the bottom of the deck too now. So if you were already involved with somebody, you saw the red flags in someone. What was the red flags that the collective saw? You saw something and brought closure to a situation. Or you staying away or keeping this person away or saying no, you can't have my number, or saying no, I'm not available, or I mean, however you did it, you stayed in the safety of your your divine protection and left the door closed to a particular situation. If this has not happened, then this is the wake up call to kind of alert someone that you need to definitely listen to your intuition if you happen to meet somebody new between now and the end of wintertime. If you get a red flag, if you see something, if you feel something, if you see that a person is leading with their representative and it doesn't feel right, follow that. Okay? What is this red flag? Somebody was childish. Red flags. What is the red flag they saw? Overnight success, influencer status. Rapid rise, sudden recognition, unexpected breakthrough, all eyes on me. This person was given too much attention. This person wanted too much attention. This person was too into you. It was weird. You know, it was just weird. It's like we had, maybe you just met them and it was just too much. All right? Social recognition, online fame. Maybe this person wanted to immediately go public with the relationship. Maybe they wanted to lock in too fast. Cuffing season. Maybe they're going to want to, and this is the red flag you need to see. Okay? Because something, you know, is not going to add up. It's not going to add up. Like how you meet them, how long you've known them, and the way they're trying to project the nature of y'all relationship is not going to add up. And see, I feel like this is because they need to create a deep connection with you, or at least the perception of a deep connection, so y'all can quickly become like married. This person is going to want to rush into marriage. It's not going to add up. Right? On top of that, there's going to be something about their energy that you're going to pick up intuitively that's going to allow you to see the ravenous wolf on the inside of them. So now you have your intuition is locking in on what it is they're trying to hide. That's bling blinging, right? And on the flip side, they're moving too fast. These are the red flags. These are the signs. Okay, somebody's is going to want to go public too soon. Like they're going to want you to recognize them as your man too soon. And you're not going to be nowhere in that space, because why would you be? We just met last week. Right? So those are the red flags. It's going to be something about the attention that they're going to be giving you. And then it's going to be them wanting you to acknowledge them publicly as you are in a relationship with them. And the time frame is not going to make sense. And what you're picking up intuitively about this person's energy is not going to make sense. And when you couple all that together, that is the wake up call to stay away and close this situation. If it hasn't happened yet, take it how it reverberates. If it already has happened, I'm seeing somebody has already closed that door. Okay. Something has already, the opportunity is gone. Clarify closure in safe space. Mirror, mirror. Facing yourself and others, reflective relationships, self awareness. What you see is you. This person is going to also, it could be also why you either already did close the door on this situation or you're going to, because it's going to be something about their energy. If you are spiritual, if you are guided and protected and got spiritual gifts and psychic gifts, if you are tapped in intuitively, you are an awakened being, this person is going to be mirroring. Even when you talk, like, they might do that little mouth mumble thing where they're silently finishing your sentences or copying what you're saying silently. You know, when people talk and then other people be like, you know, they may even go that far to do that. Okay. But at any rate, it's gonna feel like they're just kind of pretending pretending to be as spiritually tapped in as you, pretending to be spiritually aware as you. Give me one more. Mm. Side piece flipped out of my hand. Secret romance, hidden affairs, being second choice, only late night calls. It'll come out if it needs to. Give me one more on mirror, mirror. Breaking cycles. Ending harmful patterns. Freedom from repetition. Yeah, like this person has, they may not even know they do it. They may be trying to right now break like, I don't know, they're trying to break harmful energy or the toxic energy on them, so you will see them as a mirror to yourself. Also, there's something about this person's energy that's going to lead you to either bring an end to this situationship, not get in this situationship, or you've already brought an end to the situation. There's something about this person that reminds you possibly of individuals you have dealt with in the past, and you have already broken those karmic cycles. So there's something about this person's energy that is already a red flag already, because you are a elevated, evolved, spiritually aware person. You know, so you're not, if once they start mirroring something that reminds you of somebody else, that or something else or situations in the past, yeah, it's gonna be a no-go. It's gonna be a no-go. Somebody is definitely trying to come back. All right. Clarify cuffing season. Divine timing. Patience required, trusting the process, perfect timing when it's meant to be. So, on one hand, I feel like this individual feels like in within the winter, possibly on winter solstice, but definitely during cuffing season, this person felt like it would be perfect timing. Maybe because uh, of the whole concept of cuffing season. You know, I don't really know. Is there a peak, a real legitimate peak in relationships during the winter? I haven't read anything official about that. I don't know if that's just cultural, you know what I'm saying? Just some shit that we say or think, or if this is really, you know, when is the best time to do these kind of things. I don't know if there's something magical or spiritual about the winter season that would make someone choose this particular time of year to do this, but there's some divine timing at play. So either this person feels like cuffing season is the right time because people are more apt to get in relationships. You know, people want to be booed up. You know what I mean? Or This is when it is divinely orchestrated for this to come to a close. Okay. Clarify divine timing. Fake flex. Pretending wealth, showing off, borrowed luxury, deceptive bragging, rich on Instagram, broke in real life. Maybe they were waiting on something to come in for them to pretend like they had something to offer you. Maybe that was supposed to come in financially for them, where there was a loan or I don't know, hit money, a deposit down on the hit. I don't know. Something here was supposed to come in financially for them to be able to come into your life during the winter season and make it look like they balling a little bit. They got a little bit to give, got a little bit to share, right? So that could possibly be why. This could also be speaking to the fact that cuffing season is not even a real thing, but this person thinks that it is. Okay. So I feel like they want to come in kind of flashy. All right. They want to come in kind of flashy. Uh, yeah, they want to come in kind of flashy. I feel like they have some sort of idea that, if this is a male, then someone in the collective could be a female. I feel like they wanted to be able to at least spend money on you at if at any time you was to express you was in need of something. Maybe they feel like you're in need of something. Because this speak up card says expressing needs. So maybe they wanted to have them. Maybe they was waiting on a little money. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? A little down deposit, the deposit or something, down payment on this little hit that they was trying to trap you in. All right. They was waiting on something so they could come in and act like they can help meet some needs. They can pay some bills. They can buy your little Uber Eats or something. You know what I mean? Like they wanted to come in and make sure they looked at least like they could feed you. At, at least. You understand what I'm saying? So maybe that's what the divine timing is. That's why the time is now. Okay? Tell us a little bit more on this fake flexing, divine timing, no filter. Speaking your truth, authentic communication, raw honesty. This is how I really feel. Oh, this is how they think every woman feels, first off. Let's start there. All right. This is how they think every woman feels. Ain't no woman gonna hear you out and they ain't gonna listen to nothing you got to say if you ain't got no money to at least get some DoorDash around this bit. And that's at the very, very, very minimum. This is how this person feels. Okay? So they were waiting on something. They were waiting on, I don't know, a little something, something, so they can at least look like they can help meet needs, right? Because if they don't look like that, then they ain't gonna even be heard, right? They trying to get their foot in the door. Retirement goals, long-term stability, future planning, relaxation earned, living the dream. Um, this could be a smooth talker, for sure. They could have the words already down pat to disarm or to get you to let your guard down, but they didn't have the money, right? Because again, they know they won't even get their foot in the door if they don't at least look like they can pay a light bill or something. And this is how they feel like most women think. So this could be one of them. What do you call them people? Them men. It's a word for them, like them Kevin Samuels men. The manosphere. This could be one of these manosphere niggas. Okay. Yeah. This could be one of them these manosphere men sitting up listening to exaggerated truths about what women want and what women how to get next to them, and what it is to be a man and what it ain't. You know what I'm saying? And just whatever it was they were going to say out of their mouth as it relates to them being able to financially afford to create a relaxing a life for somebody. It was going to be a lot of exaggerated truth. It was going to be a lie. Okay, it was just to be able to get your guards to come down, get you to let them into your life, your home, your energy. You know what I'm saying? Get you in a relationship to set this trap. I want some more spirit animals for the collective. So take it how it reverberates. Okay, this is either already happened if you already have evaded this trap, and so you're looking very rare and free to this person, um or this hasn't happened, and spirit really wants you to trust the signs, trust the red flags. There's gonna be a lot of them. Okay, I mean, if you can miss all these red flags, I don't know what to say. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna miss them though, because to be honest, this really is not a joking matter. To be honest, okay, because someone really is out here trying to set a trap for someone. So if this hasn't happened, trust your intuition. There are going to be a lot of red flags. Don't miss them. You can't miss them. This person's gonna be walking around looking like a stop sign. Okay, a stop sign. All right. Give us some more spirit animal energy that has allowed the collective to evade this trap or is going to. We have the whale, communication. You are encouraged to communicate clearly from your heart, bridge any gaps that are keeping you from connecting deeper with your loved ones. Ancestors are here. All right. It is important to speak your truth with emotion, vulnerability, and power. Power. Okay. What is this? We have the dog, loyalty. Somebody works with Anubis. Somebody works with Anubis. You may be feeling like those around you let you down or are not doing their fair share of work. This comes as a reminder that loyalty exists and you must not settle for anything less than you deserve. You deserve better than mixed signals. We have the deer, gentleness, and cougar, leadership. So we have a lot of segment energy out here with the panther, with the cougar. The cougar says you have come into your own power. Now is the time to take the lead of a situation and be strong, using the power of intentions. Be clear with your purpose and define where you are headed. Mm-hmm. The deer, which is also a very swift animal. They have that little bouncy hop, you know. Um, the deer and the gazelle, okay? So this is a very swift animal as well. This is a reminder to be more gentle with yourself and others. The grace, sensitivity, and gentleness of this spirit animal echo the qualities brought forth when living from the heart. Right. Yeah. They're very graceful. However you escape this, there is energies that you carry, that you possess, because what I'm seeing is a lot of swift gracefulness. Okay, so you eluded this actually with ease, you know or you're going to. Your communication is clear. Okay. Sounds. Sounds. That's what I was talking about with when I was saying that someone in the collective is able to hear what is behind the words. You know what I mean? Like sonar, like clicking sounds, like you can hear intuitively, spiritually, psychically. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's why you out here looking rare as hell. Very rare. All right. And free and graceful and protected and divinely guided. Okay. Is there encouragement, advice, advisory, encouragement, affirmation for the collective spirit? Let me use this one. If you are still here at this point in the video, please go ahead and smash that like button for your girl. I appreciate that. Appreciate you for your support of myself and of the channel. Let's see. What is some affirmation for the collective? History. Write your history together. Map out the future. Continue to go towards your future. Okay, don't worry about this situation. I feel like if it has or has not came yet, if it reverberates with you at all, um, you're so divinely protected and you're headed towards your future. Okay, and your future is secure. Um, if this has or hasn't shown up yet, it's going to it's a situation of the past. Okay, before it has even come, it is already history, right? It's already behind you because you're going to elude this so quickly that this person is going to be looking like, which way did she go? Which way did she go? Which way did she go? Okay. Which way did she go? Right? Mm-hmm. You little Bugs Bunny, you. Give us some more affirmation. Magic. Discover magic in the mundane, making the ordinary extraordinary. Somebody thought you were an easy target, but they're going to be standing there looking like, which way did she go? Which way did she go? Vows are the bridges between the hearts. Discover magic in the mundane, making the ordinary extraordinary. There's some things that are promised to you that are coming in the future. Okay? There are some things that are promised to you that are manifesting. And you're going to accomplish those things. And you're going to receive those things. And you're going to step into what has been promised to you. All right? This here situation is not at all going to be. Okay? Not at all going to be. Because for one, we just uncloaked it. So, at the very least, if you were not aware, but if it reverberates, if you feel intuitively a nudge to keep your head on a swivel, okay, to maybe not date right now. You may not know why you feel that, but you may know why you feel that. You know what I'm saying? Just trust what your spirit team is telling you, okay, because they're moving you around some sort of a ravenous wolf here. Ancient tree. Let your relationship be like an ancient tree, strong through the storms. I feel like you're very, very rooted and grounded, okay? Um, You're very rooted and grounded and very stable. So this is also your future energy as well. All right. Bearing much fruit. Okay. So continue to allow your spirit team to fortify you and strengthen you. Give me one more, please. Yeah, listening. Listening. Mm-hmm. Turn under True understanding starts with listening in the silence. Somebody is very intuitive, and that's actually your superpower. We all have intuition, right? We all have intuition. Some use it at various different levels. I feel like who this may resonate with, you use it at a high level, okay, where words are not even really needed. You can hear. You can hear energy. You can hear wind. You can hear the breath of people. You can hear their energy, right? You can hear, even possibly hear your spirit animals speak to you, your animal totems, you know what I'm saying? Your deities, of course, your ancestors. You have a lot of divine beings that you possibly work with that show up for you and give you the intuitive nudges that you need when you need it. So you're very rooted in your gifts of intuition, for sure. You're very rooted in your gifts. Commitment. hmm Very committed. Commitment is the line drawn of the future painted with trust. Wow, that's beautiful that ends that whole affirmation about your future energy, your commitment to yourself, your commitment to your purpose and your destiny, your commitment to your spirit team, to the most high, to the divine, is what makes you rare and is going to continue to keep you free from all this kind of energy right here. All right? All this kind of energy and any other kind of energy that's looking like it don't belong. All right? Mhm. All right, I think that is the message collective. If this is your first time tapping in, please go ahead and subscribe, okay? To all of my returning subscribers, y'all know your girl love you, rock with you tough. I appreciate your support, your loving comments, your loving emails. It really means a lot to me. I will always say that because I need you to know that it really means a lot to me. Um, if you don't mind, hit that like button if you haven't already. Okay, turn on your notification bell if you haven't already. And if you need a personal reading, information is in the description. And I will see you guys on the next video. Peace, family.